Hello and welcome to Tuesday DJ Gig Tips, brought to you by Vibo, the music planning app. I've got a set of powered speakers that just came in. I took a picture of them, I posted them on social media, and a lot of people chimed in about how many watts they were, and they were concerned about them only being 100 watts. And I thought to myself, why do these people care how many watts the speakers are? We've talked about this before. I did a video 10 months ago talking about this. I looked at the video and it's only gotten 1,700 views, which isn't enough. So I thought maybe I should do another video on this because this is very important. You need to know this if you've ever shopped for a powered speaker before. And that is this. The spec of watts on powered speakers in our world is meaningless when it comes to how loud a speaker is. It doesn't matter. We shouldn't care about watts. Watts is a completely meaningless spec to us. What we need to care about is something called SPL, sound pressure level, and that's measured in decibels. So, how loud is something? Well, what's the sound pressure level? Maybe it's 90 decibels, maybe it's 108 decibels, maybe it's 120, maybe it's 130 decibels. That matters. It doesn't matter how much power it takes to make it reach those decibel levels. And I know this is really hard for some of you to hear because you've always believed that watts matters. Like if it's 1,000 watts, it's loud. If it's 2,000 watts, it's loud. No, it doesn't matter. It's all about sound pressure level and decibels. I did this video, like I said, about 10 months ago, and one of the questions in the comment section was pretty interesting. It was from DJ Bar. He said, this is really good information, but my question is this. If watts doesn't matter, then why is it that speaker companies advertise it so much? Well, the answer is pretty simple. It's marketing. And it's a number that the public believes is important, although it's not when it comes to powered speakers. If I told you something was the difference between 120 and 130 decibels, that wouldn't sound very impressive. But if I told you something was the difference between 300 watts and 1,000 watts, that might sound a lot more impressive to you. It doesn't matter how many watts, especially with powered speakers. My gosh. The amp is in there, and everything's built in as a system, and you don't really need to match anything up. In the old days, you did. If you had, let's say, a speaker that needed, 300 watts continuous, then you needed to do some math with what amp you put up against it. Not only that, but you needed to know the impedance of the speaker, and if the amp was stable at that, and you had to consider headroom and all kinds of stuff. So then, yeah, watts kind of mattered, but even then, with watts, after you matched the speakers to the amp, it had no relevance as to how loud it was. That was still a sound pressure level thing and a decibel thing. But with powered speakers, it's all an integrated system. The amp and the speaker are one piece. The manufacturer or the engineers or whoever put it together have done this for you. My goal is to make this knowledge so incredibly universal that speaker companies stop telling us how many watts a powered speaker is and they start focusing on SPL levels. I can dream. But anyway, that's the truth. And I don't know, I'm sorry if you thought otherwise. Don't be mad if you thought otherwise. It's okay to be wrong sometimes. So anyway, that's my Tuesday DJ Gig Tips. All right? And spread the word. Share this video everywhere you can. If you have any questions about this, please let me know in the comment section. If I can't answer them, maybe somebody really smart like Ben Stowe can. So, take care. Thank you so much for watching. I hope I'm helping somebody out there. We'll see you soon. Practice and enjoy.